May is going to be a life-changing month. This is one of those months where you look back and you say, that is when everything changed for me. Hello, I'm Carrie Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your May forecast. And there is so much happening in the planets this month, which means there's going to be so much happening inside of you. You're probably already feeling it. If you are feeling extra sensitive or over emotional, there's a reason for it. We are in eclipse season. Eclipses occur 2 weeks apart. There's always 2 in a row. And so we have our new moon solar eclipse in Taurus on April 30th. And we have a full moon lunar eclipse on May 16th. And that time in between eclipses is known as eclipse season. That's the eclipse portal. And eclipses conjure up a lot of emotions because what they're meant to do is bring up anything that's been eclipsed from your consciousness. So you feel so much energy within you. And it's one of those things where you may say to yourself, oh my gosh, didn't I figure this out before? I worked on this. I healed this. I did this already. Why is this happening to me? That's why it's happening to you, because there's always another layer beneath the surface. There's always more that needs healing. So the April 30th new moon eclipse, new moons are always about new beginnings, fateful new beginnings, which also means fateful endings sometimes. So this May 16th full moon lunar eclipse, so full moons always amplify emotions. Full moons are a time to release, to heal, to let go. It's a potent time for releasing your karmic patterns that have been limiting you. So what this eclipse season's about, this first 2 weeks of May, what that is about bringing your realization to the parts of you that have been limiting you, your karmic patterns, the stuff that has just been keeping you in the same loop over and over again. So now you are waking up to the fullness of who you are. You are realizing more of what you're meant to be doing, how you're meant to be responding to the world as opposed to reacting from your wounds. So make sure you do something special on that lunar eclipse. Make sure that you are really taking this time right now to bring your awareness to your emotions, to bring your awareness to what's happening. And that sensitivity is alerting you to what you've been overlooking. So there's more, there's always more. And especially this month, there's so much more. So May 10th is a big day as well because Jupiter is changing signs, and Jupiter is one of the social planets. It tends to stay in a sign once a year, but this year it's kind of zigzagging. So it's going into Aries on May 10th. It will be there until October and then again in December. Jupiter in Aries is going to give you some motivation, that drive to believe in yourself. And right after Jupiter changes signs in Aries, Mercury is going retrograde in Gemini. So Mercury retrograde, you know what that's about. It's about rethinking, revisioning, reviewing. So while we're in this eclipse portal, you're also paying attention and receiving information that you previously overlooked. That's what the Mercury retrograde is about. Now, Mercury rules Gemini, and so Gemini is this double-bodied sign. It's the twins. It's seeing things from a different perspective, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing. So as things are coming up for you, as these old patterns are coming up for you, you have the opportunity to see it in a different light, to see things from a different perspective. And we are in an 11 universal month. May 22 in numerology is an 11 universal month. And 11 is the number of illumination, insights, intuition. 11 is a master number teaching you how to master your life. And you look at the sacred geometry of the 11. It is those pillars. So you're walking through a new step into your soul's evolution. As you walk through those pillars of light, you are illuminated. And of course, the light brings light to the shadow. So that's the theme this month. Are you seeing what is happening everything about this month is about bringing light to those parts of you that you buried, that you suppressed, that have been repressed. It's about waking up to your truth. It is about recognizing your truth and having the courage to pursue what you're meant to pursue, to change directions. Now remember, this universe is going to do it for you, so do it consciously. And that takes courage, and that's why it's great that Jupiter is going into Aries, because that will help you with the courage that you need to take your life in a new direction. So how do you navigate this extrasensory, psychically charged energy? I have 3 action steps for you. Now, your first action step is to practice being present. This 11 energy, the eclipse energy, it's all very high octane. It can really supercharge your nervous system. And because so much is being brought to your awareness and you may have a lot of divine downloads, the tendency, especially for empaths, is to rise up out of their bodies, overthink things, and then you're not grounded, you're not present. And of course, we are in Taurus for the majority of this month, and Taurus teaches you how to be grounded and present and enjoy life's pleasures. So focus on being in your body, focus on staying grounded, and focus on what you're thankful for in the moment. And that's really going to help you. Now, your second action step is to watch your words. Mercury retrograde and all of these highly strung emotions, you can say things that you maybe aren't thinking about first, and you don't want to just blurt things out and hurt someone's feelings. Also, it's really important to be mindful of the words that you use toward yourself. Are you speaking toward yourself kindly? Are you using loving words toward yourself? Remember, your self-image is going to be reflected in the world. So this brings us to our third action step, is to heal your past hurts. I know that seems like a big job. It's the job of our life, right? And how do you do this? Well, first of all, as you're present and as you're mindful, and noticing what words you use toward yourself and how your feelings are responding to the world around you, as you're noticing and being mindful about what's coming up for you without judgment, you can choose to bring love to them and let whatever is passing through you, let it go with kindness and forgiveness, and to understand that whatever you went through in your past, you did the best you could as a soul. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and understand that every experience is designed to help your soul grow. Now, I want to help you with this. I am hosting a free live full moon lunar eclipse healing and masterclass, which is going to help you release the energy of other people, help you gain your strength so you can protect yourself in the world and feel more confident. And I'm also going to teach you how you are uniquely, divinely designed as an empath and a sensitive, to use that to reclaim your superpower, because your sensitivity is a gift, and to utilize that as the spiritual gift that it is. This event is free, and you can access that using the link below in the description. So sign up for that and share this with your friends. Invite them to join you, because this is a collective healing, and there's power in the collective healing. So this will help you heal yourself and be a light in the world, the light that you were born to be. It's free, it's going to be magical, and it's going to help you feel better about yourself. Now, I hope that I've encouraged you to have a magnificent month, and I am so excited to share this event with you on the lunar eclipse. And again, you can sign up for that using the link below in the description. I love you so much. I'm wishing you a magical May and beyond. Lots of love. Bye for now.